Good evening. Welcome to Make Love, Make Money, Make It Last. Happily Married Mondays with the Jolleys. Now you're like, well, where is he? He has a surprise for you. He's going to come with a special kind of shirt. Tonight our topic is football season tackling your relationship? Is football season tackling your relationship? Do I hear him in the background? It is football season, right? So we're going to be brief and to the point because some people are really excited about football season. Okay, here he is. This is Willie Jolley. And this is Dee Taylor Jolley. Happily Married Mondays with the Jolleys. I see love. Hello.
How you doing? Whether it's professional football, well, that's questionable. Anyway, or college football. Is football season tackling your
Monday night, Thursday night,
Saturday college
day,
Saturday college
too.
football, Friday night sometimes college football, high school football Friday nights, Saturday college football, Sunday professional football, Sunday night football, all day Sunday, Monday night football, Thursday night football.
Oh my God. So are you a football widow?
Well, it might be the fella.
A football widower?
Widower.
Huh.
Yeah,
Okay.
'cause-
So repeat our topic tonight.
Yeah, repeat our topic.
Is football season tackling your relationship? Does your spouse tune you out when football season starts? And what do you do about it? So we're in the beginning of
Let's see who's called.
NFL.
Hey, Regina Clay. God bless you. So,
We're at the beginning of the 2019 football season, right?
yeah,
That's going to culminate, I know this,
where is it going to be?
February 2nd, 2020 at the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. See?
What's going to happen
I did my
there?
homework.
What's going to happen there?
Super Bowl. It's going to be Super Bowl.
It's gonna be
and
Super Bowl.
I'm looking forward to the halftime show.
Yeah, it's going to be Jennifer Lopez.
And
Shakira.
Shakira.
All right.
Aren't you proud of me?
I'm proud.
I did
shocked.
some research.
I'm shocked and
Yes,
proud
I
of
did.
you. And you're
This
cute,
is
too.
Thank you.
You're cute. She's
Lipstick
cute.
and little top match.
All
So
right.
this is the 54th. I think that's right. This is the 54th football season coming up.
54th Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
Yes.
Yes. Super Bowl 54.
Season coming up. Okay. So we have a couple of things you can hashtag. I did some research. Football season blues is a trending topic.
Is it?
Football season blues, and then football widows.
Well, here's what brought us to this topic. First of all, let me take a moment, hand me the books, because some people might be joining us by YouTube. Now it's on YouTube. We have a whole channel for YouTube, so people say, well, I missed the episode. Well, for those who are first-timers, who are new, just happened, someone sent them information about Happily Married Monday with the Jolleys. This is our book, Make Love, Make Money, Make It Last. This is our
10 secrets to shape a great marriage. You need to know all 10.
All 10.
To get it on.
Audio book they just released a couple weeks ago.
7 CDs.
7 CDs for
Read by us, actually.
read by the
us,
authors.
yes.
And then the live audio seminar.
From Grace, a seminar, 2 hours.
2 hours,
From
yes.
Grace Church.
And then the workbook. The workbook. Now, I also want to tell people what we do, why we're doing this. This is important. We've been really working on why we are doing what we're doing and what's the reason. We want to help people. When we decided to write this book, we want to help couples stop destroying their marriages over lack of communication on the number of
Sex
times.
and money.
Sex and money. That the lack of communication, not getting, they're destroying their marriages with their words and their actions as a result of lack of communication and focused on sex
And when
and
you're
marriage.
destroying
Sex
your
and money.
marriages, you're really destroying your legacy, especially as it relates to raising healthy, responsible children to carry on certain traditions that you might want to carry on from one generation
Yes,
to the
but
next.
you know what? That's true too. But the main thing is people are destroying their marriages. They're going up in flames. Relationships. Look, I have never found a relationship, a marriage that started with people hating each other. Started. They all lovey-dovey. They just, ooh, I love you. Ooh, I can't, ooh, I love you. You're so good. Look, ooh, I can't wait to go to bed with you. Oh, we can't to consummate our marriage. Ooh, oh. But what happens over time? That they go from these can't keep your hands off each other to can't stand to be even talking to each other. Can't stand. What happened? Well, what we want to do is to stop that from happening. That's what we're here to do. Stop people from destroying their loving relationship, their marriages, for their words and deeds, as a result of their words and deeds, and particularly with communication, sex, and money.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing. We're going to stop it, and we're using these resources to help you get control of that. So if you don't have the books, go to Jolley audiobooks, jollymarriage.com. You can't get the audios on Amazon yet. You can get the.
We're working on that.
We got a lot of stuff coming. We got audios, books coming in different formats, as well as we've got digital versions, but they're not here yet. So just go to jollymarriage.com.
All right, so that's our topic. Our topic for tonight is football season, tackling or destroying
or tackling.
Use of words with football is tackling your relationship. Is making your relationship uncomfortable. Are you not talking to each other?
Yeah.
And Cheryl in our office was one who brought it up as a result of having a date with several people, and the males were talking about the fact that they didn't communicate.
Well, we got a conversation with a lady who said that her boyfriend would not talk to her. She couldn't. He went silent Sunday afternoons for hours, and she was talking to him about it, and he was taken aback. What are you upset about? Well, you didn't call me. So
perhaps there's a double standard.
Well, I don't even want to go there. I want to go to what we should do to help these relationships from imploding over something that's fixable. Easy. This is an easy fix. And I'll give you some background. When we were dating, I'm a football fan. I like football. I look at football. I have for years. And I'm also, I'm not as big on college football until like the Rose Bowl and things like that. But I was always a professional football fan from teen years. But when I was dating my sweet wife, she wasn't into football. But on Sunday afternoons when I was watching the game, on the breaks, I'd call her. At halftime, I'd call her. So we could have dialogue. I enjoyed talking to her. So when somebody says, well, I can't talk to you during the football season or the football game, my mind says, what? I don't get that.
Maybe they don't have the capacity to multitask.
I don't think that's multitasking. What's going on during the breaks? Commercials and watching the replays?
It might be multitasking, dear. See, we're having a difference of opinion.
Well, bottom line is, what's the priority? That's what I'm saying. That my priority is always her. And so our son is coming in, so that's the name. Sound of
that's the alarm.
So with that multitasking, or whatever you want to call it, it still is us having a conversation. I wanted to talk to her. I wanted to have a conversation with her. I wanted to hear her voice. And so I'd say, I'm at the ball game, or I'm at so-and-so's house, and we eating chicken wings and buffalo wings. And
can I interject here?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't think you are like a lot of other males.
They need to be more like me then. They need to be. Look, I ain't got no drama at home.
Because you talk about everything. For some, it's much more difficult to do that. But we have some strategies to help you work on that. But what I'm saying is it's a natural thing for you to do that. That's good. And that's been really good for our relationship. And I had to work on communicating more.
Yes.
Because I was not one that communicated as much as you did.
Yes.
But I was willing to work on it. And I think that's what we're saying here this evening. There are some strategies that we can use to help us work on how to deal with when you feel like you've got the football season blues, or you're a football widow.
Right.
A widower.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Okay.
So, I know you got research.
I got research. I always have research, right? Right? There was a poll taken in 2011 that shows that 64% of Americans watch football.
Okay.
Just over half, 64% watch football. And of that 64% that watch football, 73% of them are men. Okay? And 55, and then the rest, are women. So the majority of the people watching it are men. But women can be, those who watch are rabid. And they might have the same kind of inclinations as the rabid men in terms of not being able to do anything but just watch the football.
Okay.
And ignore their spouses.
Gentlemen, let me tell you something. We talk about often men versus women. Now, what do men want? What do women want? Women want and need intimacy and security. Two things. Intimacy and security. Men, on the other hand, need two things. Sex and respect. So gentlemen, if you want more sex and respect, it would seem to me that you would do all you could to make sure the women get what they want, so you get more what you want. There's some logic here. So if that's the case, they need intimacy and security. Security is that they secure. He got me. I'm feeling
that you
secure.
still care about them even though you're watching the game.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get
let me. I'm going somewhere here.
Oh.
The conversation we had with the lady who was upset, who said, "I feel disrespected." See, security. No, but you got to have security. She felt disrespected because he would not.
He ignored her.
Respond. He ignored her on Sundays for hours, and then he would pop up at Sunday evening and like, "What's up?" And now she's like feeling ignored, not valued.
But it didn't just start on Sunday.
No. But I'm saying that's the mindset. I just want to say, when she said that, we said we have to talk about this. Okay? And how do we help people through this? Because we want to help people stop destroying their marriages over simple things that can be fixed, acts and words and deeds. Okay.
I can talk.
You may talk.
Okay. I got a couple of items, and you can chime in if you so desire.
All right.
And I know you always have something to say.
I always got something to say.
Okay. So, I'm saying your spouse's or your significant other's love of the game is no reason to tear your relationship apart. So, what are some strategies, and how can you handle it, and so you guys can get along in the midst of football season? So, number one, no ultimatum.
Ooh, that's good.
No ultimatum says it's either me or the game.
Not a good idea. Now that's for ladies. But mostly ladies. Don't do that. Don't make ultimatums, because then we go back to what we just said. Men need sex and respect. When you make an ultimatum, then it challenges that respect point in the man.
Well, you're pushing him away, or if you give somebody an ultimatum,
you don't have to,
they're simply not going to give in. You create a wall, and
but you don't have to do that. Remember what your goal is. What's your goal? Always focus on your goal. Oh, by the way, don't let me forget.
What?
Her beautiful flowers.
Oh.
She got roses at my class reunion the other night, and so I want to say out to all of the folks at Roosevelt who were at the reunion. Thank you for.
Did you send out my notice?
Not yet. Not yet.
Yeah. Right. Thank you. It was such a wonderful surprise. And I got my roses while I'm still on this side of the river.
Yep. All right, so ultimatum. Not a good idea. Go ahead.
Okay. So it creates resentment, right? And it pushes your partner further away. So you don't want to do that.
Right.
Okay. So, and number 2, I use the term no accusatory dialogue. You always watch the game. You always leave me in the kitchen cooking while you watching the game. So, no accusatory dialogue.
Now, a couple things we do. First of all,
that means you got to talk. So a dialogue means talking. I just want to use another word other than communication, but it means talking to each other, right?
Yeah.
So if you're talking to each other, you're going to say, this is how I'm feeling right now.
Right.
I need some attention.
You need some attention.
Yes, I need
And
some
she needs attention, and I'm watching
I
the
always
game.
get attention, no, so.
But when I'm watching the game, and she knows I'm watching the game, she would not come to me at that moment and say, hey, I need attention now. But during the game, I come over to her. Because, see, often we watch the game. I have game watching right here in our family room. My son will bring his friends.
And I'm around the corner in the kitchen.
She's around the corner.
But I can see that, and I have a television in the kitchen.
Right, and she kind of looks and sees what's going on. But I come over to her and I snuggle with her. I kiss her.
But I'm somewhere in the area, but I'm doing some things that I want to do. So I have another life other than just waiting for somebody to throw the ball up in the air, catch it, or do whatever they do with it.
Yes, sweetie. And she'll say, she keeps saying, "Are we winning?"
Yes, that's important.
She says, "Are we winning?" Now, no, we're not winning, but we're still here anyway. But she asked the question, and so we have dialogue. Look,
So no ultimatum.
No
Let's go
ultimatum.
back.
No ultimatum. Do not.
No accusatory dialogue, which means you guys have to talk and you need to express. This is how this makes me feel. What?
Can we go there? What do you do with no accusatory dialogue? You wait till later, and then you say.
Oh yes, you don't not in the middle of the football game.
No, but you have the 4 F's. We cannot say. One of the things we do in our books is we give you systems.
Yes.
Systems work. Systems work. If you will work the systems, systems will work. So we give you systems that have worked for us, so that 34 years of marriage, 38 years of being together, haven't had an argument in over 30 years, because we started learning about the power of systems, and we established systems in our relationship that dealt with.
I'm having a shower.
You're having a moment. You're so cute too.
Oh my God. Okay.
You're cute though. You're so cute. Anyway, but we have these systems. We put the systems in the book so people could understand that once you establish systems, they will keep your life from having a lot of drama. They will make we don't have to go to that drama moment because we got a system.
So the system that we're going to use
4 F's.
to be non-accusatory
your communication.
Yes.
Be friendly. When you have to have a difficult conversation about the football game, be friendly.
I don't think I would do it during the football game.
Right.
Or during halftime. I'd wait for another time.
Said. Oh, good. Yay, we see people coming and love you guys too. Hi. So first thing is be friendly. Don't come angry, hostile. Be frank. This is how you made me feel by not calling me. This is how you made me feel. Be fair.
Or you didn't give me any attention.
All day. And then be fair. Okay, be fair. Listen to their perspective.
Well, that's their hobby.
All right, or whatever. But
hobby.
listen, I thought it was interesting. Natalie came by today. Natalie used to work with me for many years and is like my sister. And Natalie said that the guy she's dating, she said to him, it's not that you say something to me that I need to hear, it's how you say it. She said, if you say something to me in a way that's respectful and not slamming or, what you just said about accusatory, she said, I will take it and run around in my brain and say, that's probably true. Okay. But it's how you say it. If you say it with an accusatory manner, it doesn't get to my brain. It goes right to anger. and then it doesn't work for me. Just like hollering doesn't work for you. Okay? Be friendly, be frank, be fair, then be focused on how you can win-win. How you can fix this to be a win-win. So maybe if my wife had come to me and said, hey, you disappear, which that ain't going to happen, but let's just say it would, while on Sundays, and I don't hear from you. I would say, well, a couple things. Why don't you come and go with me to the game party? Or
that's your personality. So it's important.
but I'm trying to create a win-win.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's important that both sides understand the other person's personality. That is
Well, what
very
happens
important.
if they're brand new dating and they haven't had time to?
Then that's the communication, right?
Well,
That's talking. That's learning
the,
about each other. That's the Q&A. That's the question and getting answers, because you're new. You're learning each other.
Yeah.
But again, you're not going to be accusatory.
No.
That might just be how they've done it up until that point, because perhaps it wasn't important, or the other person or the other people that they've dealt with, it didn't matter to them that this person was sitting in front of the television all day.
And the other thing is, drama really doesn't work for the long haul. Drama, getting mad, stonewalling, hollering, screaming, it doesn't really work for the long haul. Or you might get somebody to make a move just a little bit in the short term. But the long term, nobody likes drama. It's like lines when you go to a grocery store. Nobody likes lines. But if you keep going to the grocery store, well, I know a grocery store that she won't even go to because they have long lines. She won't even go. She said they got lines.
The atmosphere is very important to me. I know. The food is secondary. The atmosphere is
but
very
it's
important.
lines. Nobody likes lines.
Go
Nobody
back
likes
to
drama.
Tips to survive football season as a couple.
All right.
So one, we've got no ultimatums.
No ultimatums.
Two, we have
no accusatory
dialogue or communication.
Communication.
We're going to use the 4 F's to express how you're feeling.
Right.
Okay, and then number 3, agree on the rules of the season, which is like agree on our rules of engagement.
That's right.
So agree on the rules for the season. So you know football season is here, is going to come up. Can we talk about how it might be different this year? Or can we talk about some of the things that we both might need to look forward to?
Okay.
Okay?
Right.
Perhaps it's like, oh, let's look at the seat. What does the schedule? What does the football schedule look like?
Yeah.
You've got maybe their home games. Maybe they have season tickets and they go to the home games. Oh, okay, so maybe there's a master calendar. You put together a master calendar and put all the key things on. Oh, let's agree. Okay, so here's some the major games.
That's so organized.
We can even add the kids' schedule to it. Oh, okay. So while you're watching the football game, maybe there is Pee Wee League or something. You know, sometimes they have kids football on Sunday, right? So maybe the parent who's not watching, they can do the Pee Wee League or something. But I'm saying you can work it out together.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You can have a master schedule.
Okay. I mean, it's
right?
doable, sure.
So for those people who are really into scheduling and put that master schedule on the refrigerator, I know everybody has it on their phone now, but you can also put it on the refrigerator and color code it. I'm great with the color coding too. And you can really see who needs to do what when, and you can plan it out so you don't feel like you are the lone parent. Does that make sense?
Yeah, sure. I mean, we got Jill on. She got 2 little boys, and I'm sure they're active.
And then, including with that, agree on what's for the season. What's your football budget? I never thought about that. What's the football budget? Because some people do go to season games, or they get. Our son was in what?
New York
for the Giants versus the Redskins, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So does that impact the household budget? Mm-hmm. That's something you need to talk about and plan for.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Makes sense.
Let's see. What Jill say? Sunday afternoon we watch football, and our Steelers are on right now, and my attention is divided.
Thank you for tuning in. Let's get this last one.
So you've got football, and sometimes the husband and wife are love the same team. Now we got I know some families who the wife loves the Washington Redskins and the husband loves the Dallas Cowboys. That's got to be an interesting Sunday when they play. But it happens, it's a friendly rivalry. But we want you to not let your marriage be broken and destroyed and your relationship be upended by not having a system that works for football.
Okay, here's number 4.
All right, get it to it.
Get your own life. How about that?
Ooh, that's
okay,
good.
so
That's
your
good.
spouse or significant other loves football. That's not a big deal to me.
Yeah.
I have my own life.
Yes.
So sometimes if you're doing football or is a doubleheader, that's not football.
No,
Doubleheader
that was
football.
not here. Not football.
Okay, well, anyway, back-to-back football. I'm like, oh,
Well,
okay.
when you do college,
Then-
it's sometimes back to back to back. Saturdays can be
Okay.
back to back to back to back to
And I'm
back.
playing, and we talk about that, scheduling.
This is
And then-
actually a autographed football by Bobby Bowden, who was the coach of the Florida State Seminoles.
So you get your own life. So while your significant other or spouse is doing football, maybe you're doing yoga. I do that.
Yep.
Or I go to the gym, or I do have a life. It's
Yes.
better with you.
Yes.
But I do have other things that I can do. So it's okay to schedule, and he or she does their thing and you do your thing.
And you know what?
then you come back
In
together.
a time of cell phones, I don't understand why you can't text. My son and I text during a game. If he's
I
not
don't know.
Yeah, we text all the time.
What do you
you
mean
know.
you can't text?
I'm
You
saying
just said
I
it.
don't understand why they cannot text their significant other and say, "Hey, I'm thinking about you. Game's great," or "Score such and such," or just to have some dialogue with folks. It seems like going ghost is not a good idea. Going silent is not a good idea.
You have to make it a conscious decision. If you've always done it that way and it has not been brought to your attention, or you don't care, then you're not going to change. Am I right?
Friendly, frank, fair, focus on a positive result.
Right.
So if there's a conversation,
Right.
you at least got to respect their feelings. Say, "Oh, I didn't know," or "I can work with that. I can do that. I can
Oh,
call."
and I have number 5. Okay,
Okay,
we're
go
running
ahead.
out of time. I have
Almost-
number 5.
almost full, yeah.
Schedule date night.
Yeah.
So you can do your own.
We-
your own thing, and then you schedule date night. So so Sunday they want to do football. Okay, have your date night.
That's right. Now we were with an event. We've had so many events over the last couple of weeks, and people come up and buy the marriage book. And we were in Memphis, and a couple been married 13 years, and we said, "Yeah, got date night." They bought the marriage package. They said, "No." We said, "You know what? Most people we ask don't have a date night. Most people. So get a date night. Get a date night. Put it in your schedule."
Especially if
Put
you
it
have
in
children.
your schedule. You gotta.
Especially if you have little children.
Yes. And you don't have to
You
spend
need
money.
time
Go
to
back.
focus on each other, because everything is about the kids and the work, and you are just broke down at the end of the day.
So we need your advice on something we were thinking about doing. We're expanding our seminar series to do it online. Because we know a lot of people have said, "You know what, we want to come to the seminar, but we live in California, we live in Texas, we live in Ohio. It's hard for us to leave. And we want what you want to teach, or we want the information, but it's hard for us to physically get there." So we said, okay, let's look at maybe an online seminar that you can do right from the comfort of your home for a Saturday event. Does that make sense? How many would be interested in that? Send us a note. Send us a message. Say, "Yeah, that makes sense to us. I want to do it." We're thinking about doing by Zoom, and that would be a great way to do it so that everybody can access it. Because so many people say, "We want to come. We need to come. Our marriage is in need of a jump start, or our marriage is in need of some loving care, some triage." So if that makes sense, let us know, and we'll make arrangements for that. That make sense?
It's football.
It's football.
Time. Football is on, right?
It's
9:30, right?
Monday Night Football.
Monday Night Football.
All right. So go get the package at the website, jollymarriage.com. Book. Get 2 copies of the book, one for you and one for your significant other. Each one read it separately and and write in them columns. Get the audio book. You can reinforce the book by listening to us read the book. Get the seminar, which is hilarious. We talk about sex and money and communications, and we answer people's questions. Some of those questions might apply to you in your marriage. And then the workbook. All of these because we have a goal. We want to help couples stop. We want to help couples stop destroying their marriages over words and deeds that impact their communication, their sex, and their money. Boom. That's what we want to do.
Jolley out.
Jolley out. See y'all. God bless.